Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are at. We're back another episode, filming from a car, episode 114 of The Real Wrestling Show
Dash Blog.
And we are The Real Wrestling Show, talking about what we believe to be The Real Wrestling Show, which is AEW. That at the same time.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children above the ages of 15, we proudly bring to you the greatest wrestling blog, tag team best friend champions of the world. We got
the guy who needs a haircut drastically, Big Z, and we've also got the Hatted Man.
Top Shelf Tom missing the top shelf.
We got a little bit of Coca-Cola.
A puny little ass can.
No copyright. What we're going to do here is talk about Dynamite, talk about Rampage, talk about Collision and any specials, which we do have one this week, which is Battle of the Belts number 6. 8 hours of wrestling from AEW this week is... No, not 8 hours.
Nope.
6 hours of wrestling from AEW this week, which is still fucking a lot. But getting into it, starting off on Dynamite, we had Jericho versus Commander in the opening match, which is pretty good. I didn't write a man on a match, or if I thought it was good, but it was a pretty good match. But Jericho starting off early, pie facing Commander, stiff chops by Jez, flipping Hurricanrana by Commander. Commander goes for the dive and like kind of just gives it all that, and it's like, oh, you missed, mate. But he just got up like he sold it wicked, like. Jericho into the steps, stiff backdrop by Jericho, brainbuster by Jericho, hip toss out the ring by Jericho, which was quite nice. A bit of a stiff landing with his back as well on that. Commander into the guardrail, rope suplex by Jez, gets 2 count Brian Cage style. I don't know why he did that, but he did. 2 powerbomb by Jez, that one was nice. Lion salt miss by Jez, tightrope shooting by Commander. Not keen on the tightrope stuff. It's doing my head in because it's like, oh, predictable.
It's too much.
Wow, all you got to do is just fall off and it'll be exciting. It is, it's genuine, like, do you know what I mean? Tightrope dive, missed by Commander. Fucked up Phoenix splash. Unrotated it massively.
Yeah.
Just landed like kind of crouched. Jez code breaker to Commander off the top. Missed time, big time. So that looked dreadful. Dragon Rammer reversed into the walls of Jericho for the finish of the match, which it was the walls of Jericho until he turned it into the Boston. So yeah, it was an alright match, man. I'm going to say Jericho man of the match because I felt like Commander
Slipped up.
Yeah, he slipped up a few too many times in this, and I had 6 moments.
A bucket.
So yeah, pretty good. After the match, Don Cabbage comes out, says last week's ratings were because of us, blah blah blah. Don plays old footage from 1995 of Jericho and Bad News Allen and reminiscing about old times. Whoosh. Then we had a promo from Hook, Jungle Boy and Recap. What's that?
Intriguing.
Yeah, it was. I'm only mocking it because I like to mock stuff because it's 6 hours of fucking wrestling. Hook and Jungle Boy recap. Jungle Boy won't get out of the car. Hook attacks him in the car, and then Jungle Boy pulls the driver out and fucks off. That was good. Good little segment as well. Then we had another promo. Renee backstage talking to Don. Don says that he'll reveal who the 5th man is tonight, and he's not scared of Kenny Omega coming to jump him at the ring.
He's going down on his own.
You should be, because he's gonna kick your ass.
He's gonna get you.
Then we had another promo, which was MJF and Adam Cole drinking at a bar. MJF says about Adam Cole taking 2 chicks, and he takes 2 chicks, and he's like, hey, I really care about Britt. Adam Cole says, where's the t-shirt? He'll wear the t-shirt if they can do what he wants to do next, and then they're playing AEW video games, which was a cool little spot. MJF never played multiplayer before. You need friends for that, he says. And it's the whole sob story. That was another good little angle. Adam Cole just says, you're pretty cool, MJF. You're pretty cool. It was a funny little segment, which last week's was as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, they've been brilliant, mate. Everyone's living at the MJF and Adam Cole.
Even my missus, mate, she hates both of them. But when they're working together, she's happy to watch them, like to me.
Yeah.
Then we had a blind eliminator tag team match between Darby and Orange Cassidy versus Daniel Garcia and Sammy G. Do you mind the film on the blog? Back and forth counters by Sammy G and Orange. That was quite nice. Daniel Garcia takes out Darby's legs on the rope, and Darby kind of like bends backwards on the top rope. That was cool. Daniel Garcia aggressive tag to Sammy, and Sammy kind of just takes it and then continues the match without slapping him back on anything.
Yeah.
I didn't really like the fact that he didn't slap him back. Delay suplex by Sammy G. That was like maybe a minute up in the air. That was cool. Boston by Daniel Garcia. Scorpion death drop by Darby. Nice reverse into it as well. Daniel Garcia knocks Sammy G off the apron to stop the tag. Mick Kanuka's driver by Orange Cassidy gets a 2 count. Slumdog flipping stunner. And then a DDT by Orange gets a 2 count. Sick back and forth pins by Orange and Daniel Garcia. And they were real good as well. They were.
It was a brilliant match, this one.
Yeah. Darby and Sammy G elbows, and then they bump heads, slowing the match down slightly. Nana tells Daniel Garcia to use the skateboard. Darby hit by Swerve as a sly thingy bobby, and then GTH for the finish of the match. Sammy G and Daniel Garcia win. So I was very disappointed in.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought Orange and Darby would have gone maybe to the finals.
I don't know, I like the dynamic of it, because now you've got 2 tag teams which ain't really getting along perfectly.
Who's the 2?
Well, you've got MJF and Cole.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be MJF and Cole versus Sammy and Danny Garcia, so there's reason to break down either side.
Yeah, I still think I would have liked to have seen Darby and Orange. Even if MJF and Adam Cole won it. Yeah. I think I would have just preferred Darby and Orange in it, but it is what it is. Like, great match. Daniel Garcia, man of the match, 6 moments.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. What did we have then? Then we had another promo. Wow, another promo. Nick Wayne talking about training and about his dad passing away and how he's going to make him proud. And now I've got a Daddy Darby. Daddy Darby. Then we had another promo. Adam Cole talking to Britt on the phone. And then Roderick Strong comes in and says, what's happening with MJF? And then Adam Cole laughs and says, I just had a text message from MJF. And then says something about a double team, wasn't it?
A double clothesline.
Double clothesline again, yeah. So, yeah, that was, again, pretty funny spot. Then we had another tag team, which is a blind tournament eliminated thingy bobby, which is Bill and Brian Cage versus MJF and Adam Cole. We know who the winner of this is, because those just give it away. MJF trying to body slam Bill, can't, and then he chooses to leave, and Adam Cole pulls him back. That was quite a funny spot. Each of them doing press-ups. Bill, what the fuck does that say? Bill Goodin MJF to press up, or Godin MJF to do press-ups, and then he attacks MJF. Nana chokes MJF on the ropes. MJF body slam, not. MJF body slam, not. I don't know what that means. Bill t-shirt spot. I don't know what that is either. What did Bill do with the t-shirt? Oh, he wipes his ass on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
MJF bites Bill, body slam by MJF. Pub clothesline. Oh, double clothesline. Double clothesline spot by MJF and Adam Cole. Samoan, and then a fall away by Brian Cage was sick. Heat Seeker, boom, finish of the match. Brilliant match. MJF, man of the match, 6 moments.
That was a tune and a half. What's going on?
6 moments.
I'll go with 6 moments too, why not?
After the match, there's a bug on my paper, get off my paper. After the match, talking about winning the tournament, then if we do end up winning the tournament, then we're going to go and take some gold. And Roderick Strong's watching backstage. Like,
yeah. I've taken my best friend.
I need my older buddy. Next up we had a promo. Renee Hager outside Jericho's locker room. Hager says to Jericho, I've been here since day one, what the fuck's going on? You owe it to me to tell me what's going on, which I suppose he kind of does. And then Hager gives a hat back and says, I can't give you 100 because I've only got 1. So he just gives him the 1 hat back. I think that's what he meant. Can't give him 100 hats. So yeah, it was quite a sad moment. I was really. Did he have to give his hat back? I know you wanted that storyline to die ages ago, but
intriguing again though. Still,
the fans loved it.
Is Hager going to be there even if Jericho does stay?
Probably not. Then we had an Owen Hart tournament between Ruby and Sky. Ruby is shit. Sky's music needs revamping now.
Yeah.
I don't think she's got enough impact for what she's putting across in the ring. Like.
It's a Greenhorns music, isn't it?
Needs some like boom. I mean, my first note on the match is Tony causes the distraction. Sky into the steps. Sky knee into the steps multiple times by Ruby. That was quite cool. Ruby then working a leg around the post. Twisting neck breaker by Sky. Single leg by Ruby was absolutely fucking terrible. Sky gets a rope break. No future off the corner. I called it no future off the corner. Normally I would just call it the fall over kick. Because it looked good off the corner.
Yeah.
It actually looked feasible. Do you know what I mean? Oh, much better than a crappy fall over kick.
The way he points it out, like you can see it. Look.
I don't even think I wrote the finish of this match. Ruby didn't win, did she? Yes, she did. She did win. Yeah, so no future off the corner was the finish of the match. Tony is shit. Ruby is shit. Sky man of the match, 3 moments.
Yeah.
And it was an okay match, actually.
Yeah, it was. Sky's fucking sick.
Sky is awesome.
Very good. Very good for
eye candy.
Eye candy and for in-ring ability.
Yeah.
For age.
She's awesome. I would definitely.
And she wasn't doing that.
Give up everything for her. What? Then we had another promo. Wow. QTV Harley rap class. Harley Cameron. Sick video.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. Gotta be fair. She nails it, like absolutely fucking nails it. So yeah, if anybody you haven't seen that, go check it out on YouTube. I'm sure it's there somewhere. Not that I know that it is, but it might be. Then we had the main event, I suppose. The pre-main event of the evening, which was Swerve versus Nick Wayne. It was an okay match. Nothing spectacular though, considering it was Nick Wayne's debut.
Really? I thought it was really good.
Do you want a fucking note on it?
Well, I can't.
Well, let me ask you about.
I just remember it being really good.
Really good for shit. Back and forth counters and blocks. Fisherman suplex by Nick Wayne gets 2 count. Dodgy hurricanrana off the apron by Nick Wayne. And it was dodgy because he almost snapped his own neck. Neck breaker on apron by Swerve was quite unique. Shotgun drop kick by Nick Wayne was nice. Spring in, I don't know what the hell that says. Anthony Net. Yeah, gets a 2 count for Nick Wayne.
I love the made-up words that come out of these. Springs and what?
Net. I don't know what the fuck that says. Backbreaker by Swerve ×2 gets 2 count. Darby comes out then cheerleading. Reverse hurricanrana off the top, and then a diving cutter gets a 2 count for one or other of the guys in the match.
Wayne.
Swerve reverse powerbombs, sick. Swerve kick gets 2 count because I don't know what the name of it is. Swerve wrenches the arm, and then a JML driver for the finish of the match. Swerve wins. Nick Wayne man of the match. Not a great debut at all. 6 moments. There's a Booker T's in the car.
I'm Nick Wayne, yeah. I thought he was alright.
I didn't. I thought he was blocky and waiting around. And
my only problem is he kicked out of so much shit, like the power bomb off the top rope.
Yeah.
Like, do you mean now he's not going to kick out of that every week? So it's like,
how does he go forward now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made him out to be 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, he's this and that, and he's this and that. Yeah, he's not really any of that, though, is he? He's got one good album. Then we had the main event of the evening, which was
Dorsey destroying the set.
Dorsey destroying the car set, which was Don and Callis comes to the ring. Omega comes out. BCC attack. Pac makes his return, attacks Omega. Omega then says, our 5th partner is Ibushi. And then Bucks Hangman come out and make the save. But the actual thing that he was supposed to be was Ibushi was supposed to come out.
Yeah, but he got lost in the airport.
Got lost in the airport. It's like, how can you get lost in an airport? Like, do you know what I mean? I'd understand if he got lost outside the airport. Yeah. Like, oh, I got on a taxi and it took me to Kuala Lumpur. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, how'd you get lost inside an airport? Like, where were they fucking to? Like the international airport that is Cardiff. Like, so the size of Cardiff, I could understand how you get lost in that, but no airport's the size of Cardiff.
Why didn't he like ring somewhere or something before? Like, go right, I'm lost and this. I'm meant to be in TV in an hour and 50 minutes.
Can't speak English.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Sorry.
Tony Khan running around backstage.
Don't know who you're trying to get hold of.
Where's all the Japanese guys got me?
Yeah. I need that Japanese man who can speak English.
Max, can you speak Japanese?
It's like, I know, but I do like sushi.
Thank Jericho.
But yeah, Dynamite was it was an okay show.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as last week. Last week's was a fucking phenomenal show.
Last week's was phenomenal, but I'll forgive it just for the return of Pac.
Yeah, it was good to see Pac. I was expecting him to not do anything until All In, Wembley.
Yeah.
One of those was right.
All in.
Wembley.
All in Wembley.
Yeah. But, yeah, it was an okay show. It was an okay show. So, we're going to have 5 minutes. So, go fuck yourselves. Hey, we're back to talk about Rampage. And all that shit. Yeah, my notes on Rampage are good. Very, very good.
He's gonna close down the pub.
They go as of this. Match starts off with Dustin and Keith Lee versus 2.0.
Yep.
Not in a elimination, torn, tagment, blindness.
No, because they're both actual tags.
Because they're actual tags.
Actual tags.
And my car is getting covered in ash. Keith Lee, Beal to 2.0. Then he throws Dustin into 2.0 in Beal style. Then there's a nice double DDT by 2.0 to Keith Lee. Keith Lee sells it well. Keith Lee, Death Valley driver slam finish. That's all I've got. It was an okay match. Dustin man of the match. 2 moments.
Just the one moment, and I had Lee man of the match.
Any more notage?
No.
They were the main bits really. Like
choke slam, Jeremy onto his opponent. Yeah. I've only got 3 notes for that one, so
same as me.
there you go then.
Next up we had Tyre versus local lady. And a squash match.
Izzy McQueen.
I say, Izzy McQueen. Nobody knows. Spear, then something else for the finish by Tyre. She did someone else's move,
Curb
didn't
stomp.
she? Was it a curb stomp?
Yeah.
Why would she do a curb stomp? That's Brit's move.
No, the one where you put them up though.
So
Stomp them.
whose would that be? I know somebody else's. Tony. The Tony Storms? She's fighting Tony Storm, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be Tony Storms. I knew it was somebody else's, that's why I just wrote Spear and something else. Finish. Tyre man of the match, squash match, 0 moments.
Yep.
After the match, Outcast out. Tyre challenges Tony at Battle of the Belts. I fought everybody, you haven't fought me. And the crowd popped like mental cases.
After she's called her a loser and said she doesn't deserve a title match because all she does is lose.
Loser.
And yeah, now she deserves a title shot for losing apparently. It's great.
Yeah. Then we had a promo. Hook calls out Jungle Boy whilst eating. What have I got? Whilst eating phone. Eating phone.
Well, I don't know.
I know he's in a restaurant and he's eating stuff and he calls out Jungle Boy.
Yeah, for the FTW title on Dynamite.
Yeah. Yeah, he basically says, Jungle Boy, you want this? Yeah, one of them like that. Eat some food, Doc. Then we had the next match, which was Trent versus Lance Archer. Pretty good match this one. Moonsault to the outside. That was quite cool. Jake clotheslines Trent on the outside. Throw-in suplex, which suited him down to a T, really. Keep your stuff down a minute, bro. That was quite nice, and he should keep that as a standard move, I think. Half and half by Trent, and then a running knee. Pile driver to Lance, that looked wicked. Gets 2 count. Blackout, and then a lariat finish by Lance Archer for the win of the match. Lance Archer man of the match, and I'd give it 4 moments.
Just the 2 moments for your Archer man of the match. After
the match, Chuck gets beaten down. Lance tells Orange Cassidy to get your ass out here, or I'm going to beat your mates down, even though he just beat him up. Jake grabs on a microphone and says, "It's a bit serious now, good Saturday." So yeah, then they walk off with Orange Cassidy's bag. And Orange Cassidy don't even get up and fight back on nothing, he just sits there going.
Yeah. They should have at least booted him so he couldn't get his bag, like.
Yeah.
Not being funny, no matter how big you are, if you walk away with my belt, I'm coming for you, like.
Yeah, I'm chasing you, until my hands
even if your name's Brock! Lesbian!
Oh, not Anderson. My bad. After the match, Chuck gets beat down. We did that bit, didn't we? Yes, we did. Then we had a promo, Sanjay talking about wanting to be in a fight. Have you got any on that? Because I didn't quite catch the promo.
Leaf and Co promo, Hardy and Co promo, Talk Royal Rampage.
What the fuck is Royal Rampage?
It's where they have the tag battle royal.
Is that a thing, or is that a new thing?
I think they just made it up. Like, I think they did their wins last year. And
it's
now
a cool name.
Yeah. I think they've just gone.
Royal Rampage, I've never heard that before. But yeah, Royal Rampage, check it out. Then we had...
It's a 3-hour show.
Yeah, check out 3 hours, man. Then we had Take a Shitter versus Guy. Kind of a squash match.
Mentalo.
The guy, yeah, I was just going to say the guy was called Mentalo. But before we learnt his name being Mentalo, it was because the commentary told us.
Yeah. No
Other than that, it's just a guy. Don Callis before the match bigs up the guy as being one of Omega's mates. And then the match gets on. Super delayed, suplex by Take a Shitter, strong zero by Take a Shitter, backsplash off the corner for a finish of the match. What the fuck?
Yeah, the jumping senton.
Yeah, that's what I said. The diving backsplash. What the fuck? What is that all about? Why? Why would you finish the match like that? That's just shit.
Yeah, he done it sick, man.
But has he ever done that move before?
Yeah.
When?
Well, I don't know exactly.
You're supposed to know this stuff, man.
Oh, fuck off, bro. You said it yourself. It's 19 hours of wrestling. I can't remember everything.
Not 19 hours, bro. It was only an hour show, so 17. Take a Shit man of the match, obviously, because the other guy didn't have a name for a lot of the match. And 0 moments.
I had the moment, because I thought the senton was sick.
Did with the backsplash?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Good job.
And yeah, Takeshita was obviously the man of the match.
Do you want to do the next bit of promo?
Renee with Dark Order, dissing Hangman.
Everyone leaves up. Time for Dark Order to... Oh yeah, everyone leaves us. Time for the Dark Order to rebuild. I want to see the Dark Order as the bad guys. Like,
again.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, the original.
Absolutely, man. Then we had Willow and Athena hype and build. Mark Henry earning his money there. And then we went into the match, which was the blind elimination tournament. No, it's not. Owen Hart tournament.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm looking up in my mirror to see if I'm looking at the camera. Between Athena versus Willow. It was a great match. TRWS by Willow. Willow crumples on the Irish, which I don't know if it was intended or if she just did it by accident. Ankle lock by Athena. Body check by Willow. Spinebuster by Willow, get to 2 count. Sliding elbow by Athena, get to 2 count. Crossface by Athena. And the crowd not really knowing what to do about that. Do you know what I mean? I know when it was used first by Will Ospreay, they booed him out of the building. But now a lot of people have used it and they're kind of getting used to it now. It's like, oh, well, actually, yeah, she might not go on to murder her family. You know, it happened once, guys. It happened once. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking true. DVD by Willow gets 2 count. Stop laughing, man. Be professional. Chop block by Athena. Willow counters Athena's finisher. Nice finish.
Yep.
Athena man of the match. Willow wins. 2 moments.
Athena man of the match. I agree. I don't think she's going to go on to kill her family. And I went with 3 moments.
So yeah, that was nice. So yeah, that was my notage on Rampage. I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm giving less of a fuck every week. It's getting too hard, man.
Now we have a mobile studio.
Yeah, now we can just fucking... I could just drive around now, couldn't we? Just do it like that. You just have to hold the phone like that all the time. So yeah.
We're going around the corner, man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I got for Rampage.
Yeah, man.
And now it's on to Dorsey to do lots and lots of 5 hours worth of wrestling.
Collusion.
It's actually 3.
Who's first?
So we got even. We got even amount out, an even amount to have reported on.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this prick! There he goes.
Collision. FTR versus BCG hype. Willow and Ruby hype. Punk and Starks hype. That's all the main things that are going on Collision.
I thought that was all those main things going on.
And we started off with a very, very short match.
I was going to put my
for the tag team titles, 2 out of 3 falls.
It was quite a short match as well, wasn't it?
FTR versus BCG, which is both kind of gold, for the AEW tag team titles. Worth noting, don't know if it's a permanent thing, but Kevin Kelly wasn't on commentary for the first time this week. Ian Riccavani from ROH was.
Rapping every now and again.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rap to Willow's entrance.
Brett style backbreaker by Dax was nice. Gorilla press slam by Cash was nice. Nice DDT ×2 by Jay. white on both of FTR. Running knee, then a DVD gets 2. Flatline and a German by J, nice. Blade runner by J on Dax. First fall to BCG. Bocce hanging neck breaker by J.
Wicked first pin.
Yeah.
Real good.
DDT on the outside by Juice. Leaping Hurricanrana by Cash. Multiple Germans by Dax and a brainbuster gets 2. Overhead suplex into the buckle by J was nice. Top rope sunset flip into the knees, then a clothesline pin combo gets 2 for FTR, which was dope. Yeah,
I hope they use that like week in week out now.
Tribute to Scott Hall and the Razor's Edge neck breaker combo. No, it wasn't a tribute to Scott Hall, it was a tribute to the Briscoes, my bad. At first I thought it was Scott Hall. Could be both, I suppose. Superplex splash combo by FTR, but Juice hits the frog splash straight after.
Yeah, that was cool.
Shatter Machine gets the second fall for FTR.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like the Irish bit with it as well. Hop, jump over, lay down, jump over, now you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick, man.
Backdrop on the apron by Jay. Something checks on our Doc checks on Dax, and after the tumble over the guardrail to the concrete on the outside. Suplex on the concrete by Dax. Double suplex on the outside to Jay, then Juice. Suplex from the ring to the outside by Cash, but Juice holds on so both fall outside. Sweet chin music hint into the sharpshooter by Jay to nag the crowd. Super back-to-back suplex by Dax. Shoulder capture suplex gets 2 for Dax.
Leg capture.
I think I wrote that just to piss you off.
Yeah.
Stereo sharpshooter by FTR. Sharpshooter by Dax to Juice. FTR win. Jay White man of the match for me.
Everyone man of the match for me.
And I had a high scoring.
Me too.
12 moments.
21. 21 moments. You sure yours is 12 or yours is 21 as well? You just read it upside down.
You can't, it doesn't matter.
Turn it the other way, it's 21.
Okay.
1 and 2, 2 and 1.
Well, I do it with dashes though.
Ah. But then you read it as... you don't go 4, 5 dashes and 1 dash.
No, but I know that once I cross it, there's a booker, isn't it? It's easy to count. Boom, booker. Or not a booker.
I've got 4 sets of 5 dashes and 1 extra there, Bob.
The thing is, you've got 33% dashes and 66% non-dashes, and
so
then
with
you
my
minus
1/3 for the win. Scott Steiner.
Where we at? FTR offer the handshake, BCG spit on their hands and walk away. Then we had Blood and Guts hype. Then we had Owen Hardeman tournament match. Ruby.
Owen Hardeman?
Owen Hart tournament match.
Oh no, Hardeman tournament match.
Ruby versus Willow, which was incredible. Not because it was an incredible match, just because
Ruby lost.
Yeah.
Ruby shit.
Not only that, Willow deserves it.
Like, she really needs to go back to basics. Like, look, this is how you run.
This is how a kick would really hit.
Why did she run like that?
Phoebe, innit? She was trained by Phoebe.
Yeah. Phoebe can run better though. Phoebe doesn't look like a dickhead.
Double snap suplex into a fisherman's gets 2 for Willow. Beast. Nice and Zaguri by Willow. Then a couple of clotheslines. Stampede power slam by Willow. Tribute to the Birch Bulldog. Spinebuster into the Styler leg crab. Single leg crab by Willow. The Styler single leg crab.
That's like a good move.
She put a Gucci on it on the side of it or something. Solo grab. Grabs the spray. Puts it in Willow's hands while the ref takes it off her. Soho rakes the eyes and hits No Future. Punts, then a powerbomb. Willow wins. Willow man of the match. Willow wins the Owen Hart tournament.
Good, so she should.
Yep. Ruby falls in the final hill deal for the 2nd year in a row.
Which means next year she's going to win it.
I thought exactly the same thing.
But hopefully they realise that she's shit and get rid of her by then. That'd be nice. Just saying.
Yeah. Next up. Oh, there was 3 moments in that match, by the way.
There was Willow was in it. Willow was in that match.
Tony Schiavone with QT, Harley, and Hobbs.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of this now.
Your word is your bond.
Don't spoil it for me now.
I'll tell you all exactly what happened, but no spoilers.
Shh. Say it quietly.
Then we had House of Black versus
Guy and Guy.
Andrade comes out, Black Mass, Hobb wins, Brody man of the match.
Yep, sounds about right, that does.
Then we had an Owen Hart, that's right, an Owen Hart tournament main event of the year.
Owen Hartman in the tournament.
To turn the technology over. It was Ricky Starks versus CM Punk. Who's reckon's gonna win, bro?
It's Ricky Starks.
Yeah, me too. Gorilla Press off the top. 2 Starks by Punk. Liger is in the house to offer the belt, they announce randomly right now in the middle of the match. Why they didn't do it before, I don't know.
I heard that, but that was going to happen.
Leg drop on the apron by Starks. Tornado DDT by Starks gets 2. Punk evades the elbow drop, then hits a hammerlock clothesline. That was nice. Pile driver by Punk. Starks hits a spear. Punk rolls to the outside after the spear. Punk counters the spear with a headlock submission. Hurricanrana off the top by Punk. Sneaky pin and a rope grab by Starks. Starks wins. Starks man of the match.
Good, 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 good. Starks man of the match.
Just the one moment.
Yeah, probably likely. CM Punk was in the match, wasn't he?
Yeah. Still looking a bit sloppy.
Yeah, because he's not very good at wrestling.
Yeah.
Used to be.
Yeah, Ricky Starks, fair play. I did think CM Punk was going to win it, so big ups to Tony Khan for listening.
I think, well, I'm not going to say I think. I thought Ricky Starks was going to win it, just because you're not going to have someone established win something like that. It makes no point. It makes no sense, like, for me. So that was it for me, like. So yeah, Ricky Starks, nice. Happy with.
Moving on to Battle of the Belts, which isn't 3 hours like Big C thought it was. It's just the Uno.
So I can watch it when I go home. I'm not just ignore it.
Starks grabs the cup off Liger disrespectfully, just grabs it off him and just walks off with it. Liger's like, what the fuck?
Who?
Juice and Thunder Liger.
No, who grabs it off him?
Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks.
Because he just went. Because he just went straight into after collision, like. Punk hugs, which I believe to be David Benoit. I thought it was when I was noting it, and when I went on Facebook earlier, a couple of other people pointed it out, so I think it is.
Waste of fucking space he is.
David Benoit.
Yeah, as in the kid that was on. David Benoit's son. Yeah, the one that was clearly showing that he had no interest in wrestling whatsoever, he just wanted a paycheck. That's right, isn't it? Him?
Did he? I don't know.
Yeah, early on in AEW. Fat tune.
Yeah. Orange versus Archer for the international title. Commentary make out that AEW officials have been fighting all day to get Orange's belt back, and they have. Why didn't Orange just get it back himself like any other wrestler?
Just beat him in the groin for
it. Leaping knee while Orange is on the top rope by Archer. Sick. Archer catches Orange coming off the top rope, then smashes him into the guardrail. Archer randomly starts taking out security guards. They brawl again, then Orange randomly throws the security guards onto Archer. Then Archer jumps up, throwing these dead bodies across the room. Throw snap suplex by Archer, beast as Big C mentioned earlier. Pull up punch by Archer was sick, then a black hole slam gets 2. Or it might have been the helicopter.
Yeah. What, real helicopter?
Yeah. In the middle of the match. That's where all the dead bodies come from. Orange hits Jake's DDT on Archer on the outside. Archer stops Jake hitting, Archer stops Jake hitting a DDT on Orange because the ref can see it would be a DQ. Obviously, Jake, but you would know that. They brawl on the apron. Orange knocks, while the referee's counting, Orange knocks off Archer and gets in just in time for the 10 count. Orange wins. Archer the man of the match.
Nice to see a count-out win. Don't want to see it too often, but yeah, once in a while.
Nice, and it was then nice as well. It wasn't just like, you know, someone interfered and knocked him out with a chair or whatever. They were actually brawling, like punching it out until like the 9 count. And then Orange realised it and just went, and just leaped in. So it was cool, yeah. Tony in ring with the Acclaimed. Caster goes to a kid randomly, and he's got his lock and he gives it to him. They show the back is signed by all 3 of them, dated.
Okay.
Canada and all that.
Did you see the one last time that he gave the kid the chain and he took it back off? I think it was Anthony Bowens. Put a chain on a kid's neck. Yeah, it was. It was a kid with a Derby mask, Derby face paint last week, and he literally was like, just give it to his mum, like, and then she put it on his sister then. But yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, gives him the chain. They accept QTV's challenge from earlier on, and next week they're going to get a rematch for the Trios title. Why? I don't know. They've earned their way up there apparently. By beating guys, and the other ones they beat the other guys.
Ridiculous.
And the other guys.
There's lots of guys, no namers.
And one was called Dave and one was called Steve.
No name Dave.
John and Doe. Main event! No, it's not. It's the women's title match. I hope you all enjoyed watching this match. It was for the women's title. Taya versus Toni Storm. Hair BL toss on the outside by Storm, ties 2. Then win by Taya. Blue Thunder by Taya. Hip attack and a stink face by Taya. Fight TV loses signal during match. I am watching random colours. Still. About 6 or 7 minutes later, Fight TV is back and the match is over.
Who won?
They didn't tell you yet. I'm going to do it in order of the program. So then, randomly, Tony Schiavone appears. After all these mad colours have just been striped down my screen. Tony introduces Willow and Starks, TK and Martha Hart. I was going to say Martha Stewart then.
Martha Jones.
Martha cuts a promo, thanking the Owen Hart Foundation, all the fans, blah blah blah. I don't mean blah 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 to be mean, but watch it. And she presents the belts to Willow and Ricky Starks. Yay, we won. Woohoo. Awesome. Main event of the evening was Spears versus Luchasaurus for the TNT title.
Christian.
No, it was Luchasaurus.
Ah, I thought it was Christian.
No, Christian's just walking around with the belt on his shoulders when...
But he said he's a champion, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why is...
I don't know. I'm confused too.
So Christian's not fighting for his belt that apparently is his, the Luchasaurus
which he didn't win. Yeah.
That makes sense, then.
The chairman gimmick is back, though. The music, everything, which I'm glad about, because I think it's... Well, I love the tune for a start. And he's got more chance of getting over seriously as the chairman than...
10. You know, that's already part of the Dark Order now.
Yeah.
Preston Vance.
Yeah, his career skyrocketed since leaving them.
Yeah, the little rush. They rushed that, didn't they?
Yeah. Anyway, I have no idea what that says.
Enabling.
Commentary. Enorme satellite. Commentary announces satellite in Canada inoperative due to the weather in Calgary. Toni Storm won.
I don't believe it.
Christian cheap shots on the outside. Cage causes distraction, enabling Lucha to chokeslam Spears through the timekeeper's table. Chokeslam in the ring gets 2 for Lucha. Christian slides a chair in the buckles, like in the corner.
Yeah.
Lucha goes to like run at Spears, and obviously he throws him into the chair.
Yeah.
Goes for the pin, but Lucha kicks out. Cage distracts Spears when he goes for the C4. Clothesline to the back of the head. Lucha wins. I went with Spears man of the match.
Spears man of the match.
1 moment.
1 moment.
After the match, replay, Ruby distracts Taya, Storm 0. Oh, by the way, Tony Storm won. That's exactly what happened. They literally went, oh, and we heard the satellite went out. This is what happened. Storm 0, like Ruby jumps up on the apron, distracts her, she turns around, Storm 0. So Tony Storm won. Thanks for watching Battle of the Belts. Goodbye, everyone.
Well, just ended quick.
Just ended with Christian holding up the belt on Lucha's shoulders.
Oh, can't wait to see Dynamite next week.
Yeah, so that's all I have for Battle of the Belts.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that looking forward to Battle of the Belts, to be honest, so I might not even watch it, because I obviously know exactly what happened, because you just fucking told me. I'm going to steal that back. 2.5 matches,
mate, 2.5 matches.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, 2.5 matches and then the final half at the end.
It's not even half. It's literally, you don't even see the full, like, proper baby. You just see Ruby on the apron, and then it flashes to her doing a Storm 0. Yeah. And her holding at the belt.
Oh, it's fucking dreadful, and terrible at the same time.
But yeah, it was definitely the satellite, because obviously it was all random colours. It was a bit like, you know, when we were kids and BBC wasn't on until like a certain time, and you had that beep.
Yeah. No signal out.
Yeah. It was a bit like that, but it was just random streaks of colours, and every now and then commentary kicking in for like a split second.
Yeah. Yeah. What we got now then?
News and rumours.
Rumour of wrestling.
You got anything?
No.
Okay, so Brian Pillman already been spotted. Brian Pillman Jr. Sorry,
I bet Brian Pillman Jr. has been seen at the Performance Centre.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that. I just read it on your piece of paper.
Eric Young asked for his release from WWE due to hearing Vince McMahon is coming back, and it's due to moral. Basically, he said he done like in a nice way.
He's not there though, is he?
No, that's what I'm saying. He's apparently he's still got some. He's allowed to make some decisions. Like the other week, he really wanted AJ Styles on Raw, so AJ Styles was on Raw.
No, I'm on about Eric Young. He's on Impact.
That's what I thought, yeah. So apparently, his contract ended with Impact, and he re-signed with WWE, and then the moment he found out Vince was coming back, he was like, released my contract. His 60-day complete clause is up now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's a free agent or not, because he appeared on Slammiversary last night. So whether he signed with Impact or it was a one-night deal, I don't know.
Right, okay.
So he's either with Impact now or a free agent.
Right. Fuck Vince and Co is back.
Yeah, fuck Vince. But yeah, it's nice to see as well someone sticking up to their beliefs, because like he did it. He said it politically correct, but basically what he said is me and Vince don't get on, and I think his morals are fucking shady as fuck.
Through the floor. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Vince a scumbag.
My next bit of news: Wembley All In has gone up to 75,000 tickets sold now. There are the stadium set up at the moment is 87,825 tickets.
Yeah, and that's gone up.
So that means there's only 12,825 tickets there.
Yeah, they did open it up to, I think it was 82.
Yeah.
Good man, it's going to be packed. It's going to be absolutely fucking rammo.
Oh yes.
It's going to be fucking terrifying. Oh, there we are.
So I'm going to touch on the ratings as well, because I listened to a bit of a few of the podcasts with Conrad Thompson, and the ratings thing is doing my netting, because what people are not taking into account is they're not counting Fight TV, and they're not counting DVR, which is in Britain Sky recording, or recording in any way.
Watching it after, like.
Yeah. So basically, for a start, in the UK, how many people do you reckon stay up at 1 in the morning on a Wednesday night to watch Dynamite?
Not many.
Probably not many, and if they are, they're below 16.
Mm-hmm.
So there's your ratings straight away. They're going to go downhill.
Yeah.
I reckon if they count up all the DVD ratings, people back in the Attitude Era, that's why the Attitude Era isn't happening now for WWE. Why they've only got 2 million viewers, because people will watch it on DVR or recorded, whatever.
But they're not going to release their figures off their networks either. And even if they do, it doesn't contribute to where they are outdatedly getting their statistics from.
Yeah.
Because that's what's happening. It's an outdated system.
Yeah.
You know.
Basically, so the ratings.
Yeah.
I don't even take any notice anymore.
No, do you know what I take notice of? Is when you're watching a show is how the crowd are and how many are in the crowd and if there's gaps.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's how I take it, like, do you know what I mean? And I gotta be fair, 99% of the time, AEW arenas are ram-packed. Do you know what I mean? Not to say that we can't see what's going on behind the cameras, obviously. But it doesn't make a difference. What they're portraying on TV comes across in an entertaining manner. I'm fucking entertaining watching it. And that's what's gonna happen. Is people will watch what they want to watch, where they want to watch it. It doesn't have to be on TV at the time. We don't live in those days anymore.
No, exactly.
So yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. Just common sense tells you.
That's all I've got.
Well, I didn't have any. So all that's left to say is thank you for watching, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you anybody who's helped us do this blog. Please like, share and subscribe. Check out the other videos we have got online, which those we'll tell you about now.
Merchandise Memoirs Season 1 and 2. The rest of it coming very, very soon. Backstage banter, the greenhouse, which is obsolete, delete, obsolete, delete.
True.
Obviously, the Real Wrestling Show blog.
I've been Bigsy.
I've been Dorsey.
And we will catch you next week for episode 215. Possibly in a car, possibly in a room, possibly in a split screen.
Possibly I'm on a TV.
Nobody knows. Peace. Catch you next week.